Well, if you've been looking at the livestock markets today, it's been a bit of a roller coaster as we've seen those go down quite a bit. But as for the overall marketplace, we're taking a look at the daily market summary with Garret Arndorfer of agmarket.net. And Garrett, what do we see going on in those grain markets today?
Grains are pretty quiet today. We saw a nice rally yesterday, and today we're seeing just a little bit down. I'd say a nickel across corn and beans, really both. That's not really expected to say, but you could see it with the farmers taking the profit, making some sales, especially coming into this mid-July season where old crop seems to tend to come out of bins and looking to price some new crop as we get this little bit of a summer rally that we were hoping for last year. We're getting it this year. So just seeing a little bit of advantage on the prices that we saw yesterday in the corn beans. Wheat's really mixed. Nothing crazy like yesterday. A penny, 2 cents in your spring wheat. Chicago, Kansas City's right around there as well. I mean, you got some contract months that are in the red and some that are in the green. Couple that are unchanged. So it's pretty quiet on that front as well.
And when we look at those grain markets right now, obviously we're in a weather market that usually creates some volatility. But with two wars going on at the same time, we've got Russia, Ukraine, and then U.S. Iran that impacts two major shipping straits. Feels like there's even extra added volatility onto this already volatile weather market.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot going on, and you can't really pinpoint one reason why the markets are going the way that they are. I mean, you could call it the weather, but the argument on Ukraine, Russia, on corn and wheat is just as strong. And with the United States and Iran war going on as well, when we thought that might have been kind of coming to an end and it's ramping back up, it's a lot going on. The markets are moving aggressively. And so each day brings a new tale.
Then over on the livestock side of the marketplace, we highlighted that cattle prices took a hit today. How do those cattle and hogs look?
Yeah, the cattle, it's kind of just been a story that we've getting a little used to. I mean, right across the board on both fronts for feeders and live cattle there. Feeders, they were down about $6 at one point in the day, and we closed right around $3-4 across the board, really. It's feeling pressure. Live cattle's $2 down. It's in the same boat. I mean, that live cattle contract really started to feel the pressure before the feeders did. Felt like those feeder cattle were trying to hold on as much as they could to that cash market that's been really strong, and that's starting to let off a little bit as well. The hogs, I mean, talk about a turnaround since the last time that I was able to talk to you guys. We're getting in a little bit of an uptrend, and I love to see it. Your August actually was able to close in the triple digits, right? Just a touch above 100. And that was actually the only contract that was in the red today. Everything else closed about 50, 60 cents up. It's been good for the hogs. I'm liking what I'm seeing there.
So when we look at those cattle markets, you mentioned for a while it's just been one blow after another. I mean, do we know of anything that could or what would be able to bring those prices back up?
Demand, I'm really thinking if we can get that cash market to just find its feet, and really start to see what it needs to be, do the demand that the beef have. I mean, looking at feeder cattle, we can talk about that feeder cattle index. That's what that August contract has to settle against. But it doesn't have to settle against that till the end of August. I mean, it's got a little wiggle room where that futures they can kind of get a gap going. I mean, we're about $20 from where that feeder cattle index is to where the futures are in August, and we got a month and a half. So if we can hold the sale barns strong, these feeders, the feedlots are needing the feeders. That's really hopeful for that market. For the live cattle, just keeping demand strong. If we can get those cutout values back up into a little bit closer to that $400 a hundredweight range. I mean, I know it doesn't like it up there, but when we can get up there, that's when you're seeing the most productive futures.
All right, Garrett, lots of great information today. For anybody who'd like to get in touch with agmarket.net, how can they do that?
Absolutely. Feel free to give us a call or go to our website. Our website's agmarket.net, or you can give us a call, 701-987-6009.
All right, Garrett, thanks again for the time as always, and we'll talk again soon.
Yeah, thank you.